Watch, Nancy Pelosi infuriates liberals with admission that's making Trump smile. California Democrat Nancy Pelosi has just infuriated liberals with a shocking admission that likely has President Donald Trump smiling from ear to ear. You don't want to miss this. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, DCA, has been criticizing President Trump and the corporations who give American workers bonuses after Trump's tax cuts were announced. After bashing the president for overhauling our outdated tax code, Pelosi came up with the term crumbs to describe the monetary benefits passed down to thousands of households throughout the country. Now that Pelosi has been put through the grinder of public ridicule for her crumbs comment, she's changing her tune, and all of a sudden, she's admitting that she is in favor of seeing people get bonuses or pay raises. Of course, Pelosi stopped short of praising Trump for his efforts to make those bonuses a reality, but her flip-flopping just goes to show how even someone who has lost their mind can come to understand how great our president is. According to Fox News, Pelosi sent out a tweet on Twitter on Thursday, March 8, 2018, indicating she had crumbled under the pressure from politicians on both sides of the aisle. Certainly we are thankful whenever workers get bonuses. But it is incredibly telling that companies by and large chose to give out one-time bonuses, and not long-term raises, Pelosi wrote. In addition, Pelosi told reporters on Thursday, "Certainly we love when people get a bonus and that they get a raise." This is a far cry from her original statement calling the bonuses crumbs. Pelosi went on to add her idiotic opinion that the tax cuts were done only for rich Americans and corporations. The choice was made for corporate America and the top 1% and our society at the expense of working families. Something's wrong with this picture, she alleged. Of course, there had to be a negative addition to her statement about bonuses being a good thing. Let's face it, Pelosi is losing her mind, and it's time for her to end her career and make room for someone with a sharp intellect and better moral fiber. According to Axios, key Democrats disagreed with Pelosi and her attacks on the bonuses and raises. One of those who split with Pelosi over the matter was the deranged Democratic National Committee Deputy Chairman Keith Ellison, DMN. While Ellison did say that the lion's share of the gains go to the very wealthiest people, he also criticized Pelosi's position, saying, "I would not describe it as crumbs." Ellison added, "The income inequality is so bad that if you could pick up $1,000 or $900, maybe it helps." For good measure, Ellison added a negative aspect to his statement when he continued, saying, "But it's incredibly inequitable. And, it's gonna cause long-term measured problems," according to Business Insider. Perhaps Ellison realized he was on the brink of complimenting Trump and needed to back off a little. Regardless, he was just one of several top Democrats to break from Pelosi on her crumbs comment. In my opinion, Democrats have done themselves and their voting base a huge disservice with their over-the-top behavior to resist Trump, and they are realizing it a little too late. I think Pelosi's flip-flopping on the tax cuts and bonuses is just another reason her constituents should stop voting for her. The reality here is that Pelosi doesn't like it when Americans are doing better because it negates the need for her style of politics. Democrats love keeping people in situations where they need government assistance because they feel it makes them more likely to vote in their favor. Sadly, that has become a reality in many parts of our country where career politicians like Nancy Pelosi have made a fortune at the expense of other people's misery.